be filming a study with me video. So basically I'm a first year student at the University of Southampton, but at the moment I'm still at home because of lockdown. I haven't gone back since before Christmas, which feels really strange. I definitely miss my friends a lot and I miss my little room at uni, but it's also nice to be at home. I don't have to cook, I don't have to wash up, so that's always good. Semester 1 doesn't finish until the week after Christmas, and then we have a 2-week exam period, and then semester 1 starts in 2 weeks time. So that makes the next 2 weeks exam period, and I have 2 online assessments which I have to do. So basically I have a bunch of revision which I need to be doing. So I'm going to be basically just doing a little study with me. Maybe you have mocks coming up and you might want to study along, or maybe this will help motivate you. I don't know. I also don't really follow any kind of revision schedule, so I just kind of work as much as I can. So yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing today. It's just gone 8 o'clock. I've been setting my alarm for 8 for a really long time while I've been at uni, just so that I don't feel like I wasted the day if I wake up at like 10 and then I actually start working around 12, and then I feel like I've lost the day. Whereas if I wake up at 8, then I feel like I've got the whole day ahead of me to actually be productive. Except today I woke up at before 7. So I've basically just been sitting in bed, drinking my tea that my mum brought up for me and reading my book. I just finished, hold on, I'll show you. I just finished reading The Selection by Kira Cass, and this is a book that I wanted to read for years. I heard about it on BookTube actually a long time ago, and I've been really getting back into reading recently. That was one of my New Year's resolutions, to read more, because I just haven't been making time for it, and I love reading a lot. So I'm really glad that I've been getting back into it. I've actually read 3 books since I got home for Christmas, which for me, around all my work and everything, is really good. I actually finished this book in 2 days, which is pretty good. Obviously it's quite a thin book, but it was a really quick read. I'm just going to get up now and then I will start some work, I guess. So I've just had breakfast, brushed my teeth and everything, and I've come into my study and put my candle on, which you can just see there. And I've also put on my sad light, which I got for Christmas. My mum gave it to me, or my parents. It's supposed to help you feel more awake and it's supposed to make you more productive. So I've just turned it on. I've put it on for a 1-hour timer. So then that just helps me to feel more sort of intentional with my time. I know that when it turns off, then I've been working for an hour, and that just helps me to sort of keep track in my brain of how much time I'm spending on my work and revision, which I've actually found really helpful, because before I would just kind of work for ages and not feel like I could take a break. In this way I feel like I'm deserving of a break, kind of, which is a weird mindset to have, but I just kind of can't really get out of it. But this has really helped. I actually gave myself the whole weekend off the past 2 days. I haven't done any work, which has been so nice. I was getting so overwhelmed with all of my uni work and it was just so intense and I was so exhausted from it. And so giving myself those 2 days off has been so beneficial for me. I can just feel how much happier I am now from having those days off and giving myself just time to sort of refresh, because I didn't really have much of a break over Christmas because I still had essays and assignments and so much to do over Christmas. And so now I feel like I can be more productive with my time now that I've given myself that time off. That was another one of my goals with the new year, sort of be more intentional with my time and be okay with not being perfect all the time and always working. And the fact that I've given myself those 2 days off is a big achievement for me, which sounds so stupid, but it's just true. I'm such a rambler, it's actually so bad. Anyway, now I'm gonna start. It's about, what time is it? So it's 20 to 10 and I'm gonna start doing some work now. So I have an essay that's due on the 21st. So what day is the 21st? Let's find out. So the 21st is on Thursday and it's the 18th today, Monday. So I worked really hard on this essay Wednesday through to Friday and I got it pretty much finished in those 3 days, which is pretty good, because I knew that if I got that done then I'd be able to focus on my 2 assessments that I have coming up, which because of COVID they're not like proper exams. They're sort of like timed assignments. One of them I have a week to do and then the other one I have like 52 hours or something. So now that I've got this essay pretty much done, I can just focus on those 2 exams. What I want to do now is just read through my essay again, check the word count, check it's under the word count and not over, because then it wouldn't get marked. I just want to check through all my sources and everything, like my bibliography, and make sure all my citations and referencing are correct, and then hopefully I will send that off and then I can get started with some revision. Oh, also another Another thing I like to do is put my phone in another room, because when it's in here with me, it's such an easy distraction. So I like to go and put it in my room, and then I'm not tempted with the distraction, and I find that I'm just so much more productive. And again, that was another one of my goals, spend less time on my phone. So I'm now going to put this in my room, then come back and start working on finishing off my essay. So I've just finished my second hour of uni work. Honestly, it's been really successful. I said I wanted to finish off my essay, and I actually have, and I've submitted it. It took longer than I expected because I had to go back through all of my sources and check that I had the right page numbers and all the right in-text citations and everything. And then I had to check my word count, and then I just sort of did some last minute edits. But it's all submitted now. It's such a big relief to have it all done. So I just went downstairs and made myself a coffee, which I'm going to enjoy now. I don't really know what I want to do now because I'm not really hungry for lunch, but I also don't really feel like doing more work right now because I've just done 2 hours. Maybe I will just do some flashcards for linguistics, because linguistics is the first assessment that I have, and then my second one is my Spanish language one. Here are some of the flashcards that I've made already. They're all sectioned off with different paper clips so that I know which lecture and which like topic goes with which paper clip. So I need to make some more of these, and I think I'm going to focus on linguistics today because obviously Spanish isn't until the end of next week. But luckily these assessments are open book, I'm pretty sure, so it's not quite as intense, and I obviously do have a week to do it. It's not as timed, which does take the pressure off a lot. I think I'm going to sit here, drink my coffee, and make some linguistics notes. So I've just finished that other hour of work and doing some linguistics revision. These are the flashcards that I made in the hour. I managed to cover like a whole subtopic. I feel like maybe I should show you my flashcards to show you sort of how I do it. So flashcards is just what works for me personally. I know everyone revises differently and different things work for different people, but ever since GCSEs I've been doing flashcards. I actually use record cards because they're a little bit bigger and you can fit more information on there. And personally the way I do it, rather than like writing a question on the front and then the answer on the back, I put loads of information on it. And I know some people will say, well, you won't remember it because that's too much information, but that's just kind of how it works for me. I will read it through and then I'll go and get someone to test me on it. Obviously everyone's different, and that's the thing with revision. I kind of have a colour scheme which I always follow for all of my different subjects, I guess modules now I'm at uni. So I write like general information, I'll write in blue, and then black I kind of put examples, red is key terms, green is key terms but less key than the red terms, and then I highlight all the like important information in yellow, and then I also underline the title with a highlighter which like corresponds to that module. So for linguistics I have a purple highlighter, and yeah, that's just kind of how my flashcard situation works. I don't know if that's useful, thought I would explain it seeing as I'm doing a study with me. Now that I've done that hour of work, I think I'm gonna have a break. So yeah, I'm gonna go and have lunch now. So it's lunchtime and I made I don't know if you can see that, but I've made a falafel wrap with hummus, sweet chili, and a load of salad in it, which will be really nice. I love falafel. And since it's break time from work, I make sure to sort of come away from that space. I come away from my study and my uni work so that I have a mental separation, and so I like to come into my room. I'm really lucky in that I have my room and my study. Like, I know how lucky I am to have those two separate spaces. I think it's really important, if you possibly can, to try and keep separation between work and rest, even if it's just making sure you don't work on your bed and you work somewhere else, because I know it helps with sleep as well. With lunch, I'm going to be watching The Queen's Gambit. I have 1 episode left and I've been saving it for lunchtime over revision. I really liked The Queen's Gambit mostly. I wasn't that keen on episode 1, but I thought I should probably carry on with it just to make sure. And then I really liked episode 2, and I haven't liked the other episodes quite as much. Episode 2 is my favorite for some reason, but I still really like it. So yeah, I think I'm just gonna sit here, relax with my lunch and have a bit of a break. So I just finished that episode episode, and I won't spoil anything because it's a really good series, so you should go and watch it if you haven't already. But I'm really happy because the thing that I wanted to happen happened, and I really like that episode. I feel like it's a close second to episode 1. No, my favorite was episode 2. It's a close second to episode 2. God, I'm trying to open my door with like no hands without dropping my laptop. So now I need to do some more work, which is so much fun. But yeah, I've just come back into my study, as you can tell. I'm gonna put on my sad light. There you go, you can see the difference. I'm gonna turn it down. There we go. And yeah, I'm just going to do some more flashcards, I think, some more linguistics flashcards. And since I've already worked for 3 hours, I feel like I might work for like 3 more hours and then call it a day. I'm not sure. I'll see how I go and how much I get done, and whether I feel like I need more of a break, because 3 hours is quite a long time to work consecutively, that's the word. But yeah, I'm gonna put my candle back on and do some more work. I can't quite believe it, but somehow I've been working for the past 3¼ hours straight. I had a short break after my 2nd hour just to like check the notifications on my phone, and then I came straight back to it, which is insane. I don't know where I got this motivation from, but I'm not complaining because I got a load of flashcards done, and I've actually finished the flashcards for linguistics, which is insane. I thought it was going to take me a few days to do it, but that means that now I have all the flashcards that I need for the assessment, which is starting tomorrow. Because obviously it's open book, so it means I have all these resources which I can use to help me, which is so helpful, and I'm actually really proud of myself for managing to stay focused. That means that I've done a total of 6 hours of work today. I started, what was it, like 10, nearly 10, or like 20 to 10 or something, and then I took an 1.5-hour break at lunch, and I think my dinner is supposed to be ready anytime now, which is really nice. So yeah, that's my studying done for today. Okay, so I've just done my skincare, brushed my teeth, got into PJs, got in bed, feeling very cozy, very relaxed. I'm just gonna sit here in bed, relax, and read a bit more of my book. You know what's crazy? One of my New Year's goals was to spend less time on my phone, as I said earlier. And so one of the things that I did to try and help with that was set a limit on like the screen time bit in settings for like all my social media and everything. And most days I use up my limit like before we've got even halfway through the day. And right now it is 10 o'clock exactly, and I haven't used up my 1 hour a day. So I'm very proud. I mean, I know I've been doing other things, like I've been busy, so that's why I've not been on it, but it's still an accomplishment, and you've got to be happy for the little things right now in lockdown. There's something different with this lockdown and the last lockdown for sure. This one's just a lot more sort of, ugh, we're here again, rather than, oh my gosh, we have all this time, let's be really productive all the time. And I feel like that first lockdown everyone was really inspired, and I was really inspired and motivated and happy, and this lockdown's been a bit different, but I'm feeling good right now, and we've got to just be happy for little things that we can be. So limiting my screen time and actually not using it up even in the whole day has been a big achievement for me. I hope you're all holding up okay in the second lockdown. But yeah, I really hope you've enjoyed this video. Maybe it sort of motivated you, or maybe you studied along with me. Whatever it was, I just hope you liked it and it gave you a bit of a break from life. And if you did enjoy this video, then I would love for you to subscribe to my channel, give this video a thumbs up, and leave a comment down below. And yeah, I think that's pretty much everything, and I will see you in my next video. I'm just gonna sit here and read more of my book now, probably until like midnight. Night.